Hey everyone, it's Martha. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome. I want to say hello and welcome to my new subscribers and anybody who's new to my channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. And I wanted to do this video today because a lot of people have said that they've sort of lost their mojo, which really is not that unusual for this time of the year. We just passed all the holidays, Christmas and Hanukkah and all that. And we're in the depth of winter for a lot of people. They're snowed in across the United States. A lot of people have had rain and dreary weather. It's cold. People are ready for spring. Spring is right around the corner. So anyway, I was sort of going through my ephemera yesterday, kind of looking for something different to do. I spent last week working on the trifold envelopes and doing some altered journaling cards, and I was kind of looking for something different. And not that I couldn't work on those more, but I need to work on some other stuff and build up my ephemera. So I was looking through my stuff and I came across this packet. And this is a 7 Gypsies tag assortment value pack that I happened to find at Tuesday Morning not long ago. And I hadn't really taken everything out and looked at it really well. So I took the stuff out and I saw these little tickets. And I thought, they're very, very simple. I mean, it's a rectangle with half a hole punch in it, and it's on pretty paper. So I thought, sure, why not? Let's go for that. And it reminded me of these tickets, sort of. These are not all that pretty. And I have like a ginormous roll of one of these that I bought that I don't love. I don't love using them. They're just sort of plain, and I tea-dyed a batch of them, and I'm still not in love with them. But these as well are not very difficult to do. It just never dawned on me to make my own ticket. Why? I don't know. But anyway, I thought it'd be fun to play with some stuff and make tickets. So this is I think the 5th version, maybe the 6th of this video that I'm doing, because stuff always happens. The dogs are barking or something. So these were the first couple I made, and I sort of mismeasured. So they're a little longer, taller, whatever you want to say, than the one that I found in the packet. But I still like them, and they make cute little mini journaling cards. And they're perfect for those little corner tucks or whatever that you make. And it's kind of hard to find something small enough to put in it. So I have all these different ones that I made. And I like the paper that this one is made out of. It's like Ferris wheels and carnival and fair stuff. So the way I got all these different papers was that I pulled out all of my 6x6 packs. Now the efficient way to do this would be to use the offcuts from your journal making, from your scrapbooking paper pads. But I don't have a lot of that because I haven't used a lot of my scrapbooking papers in my journals. But then I haven't been making journals that long either. I haven't made that many. I've only made like 5, maybe 7. I've lost track because I have like 4 downstairs that I still need to make covers for. But anyway, so I pulled these out and I thought, a lot of these I just bought because there were 1 or 2 papers in here that I really loved. Like I really love this one. But there's some in here that I'm not so crazy about. So I thought, well, you know, it'd be fun to pull these out and use the ones that I might not use for anything else. So that's what I did. I pulled out some papers out of a few different paper packs, and I really love this one. Those are like passport stamps or something, but I really love these. I mean, these came out so fast, and there's several ways to do them, and you really don't need hardly any. I mean, honestly, you could do them with just a pair of scissors. I made a lot of different ones. This one has just the corners cut out, and this one has the little stamp edge, ruffled edge on it, like. And this one I used a 1/2-inch paper punch. So I did a lot of different ones, and I'll just show you what I did and how I did this as soon as I can get all these bits put back in here. Alrighty. So all I did was I pulled out a piece of paper that I thought would make, I think I'll use this one, make interesting tags. And I like the back of this one because really it could still be journaled on. And I know because I made all those yesterday, this one, which I really like the size of, this one's thinner. It's not as wide. It's not quite as long either. And these are the commercial ones, but I really like the size of this one because I think it's just perfect for like a mini journaling card. So this one is 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. And the reason I know that is because those first ones that the pink ones that I did, I mismeasured and made them too big. So yeah. So there's the 2 1/4. And well, I'll do that. I'll go 1 1/4. And I don't know, maybe this cutter does not do 2 sheets of paper very well at once, and I know that. I don't know why I tried. I'm sure there's other people who have done this. I haven't watched any videos on it. I just thought it'd be fun to share. I know a lot of people have said that their mojo has sort of taken a hike. And I thought this would be a really, that one's not going to work because it's got the hole in it. I thought this would be, you know, sometimes when we just work on ephemera and not on a journal, it helps our mojo to come back for getting inspired to do something more productive again. And these are so fast and so easy and so fun that how can you not get a little kick out of doing them? So I did, I've done them several different ways. So obviously the simple one is a small hole punch. And these you can usually find in a stationery or office supply section of just about any store. Drugstores, pharmacies that sell stationery supplies, office supply stores, Walmart, Target. I mean, if you're in the US, just about any store that carries office or stationery supplies will have these. And all you have to do for this is to find the center here and do about a 1/3 of the circle. And literally that's all it takes, is like 1/4 to 1/3. That's probably 1/4 of the circle. And that makes a cute little tag. And of course you can ink them. You could stamp over the top of these with, you know, a StazOn or archival ink, something permanent. The second way, if you notice, these corners, or this ticket has the, and I keep using tag interchangeably with ticket. I mean ticket. This ticket has the corners punched out. So all you really have to do is about the same thing. Put it in about a quarter of the way and just do all 4 corners. And you've got one that looks like the tickets you buy in the store. So there's that. So we've done 2. The other way you can do it is you can buy these Fiskars scissors. Now I got these in Walmart. This is a scallop, a pinking, and a stamp, and they all came packaged together. And so you can use these, and the stamp one is the one that gives the little edge that looks like it's been torn off from other tickets. So I just try and get it straight. And you can leave it like that. Or you can do the corners like on this one. So we'll do one like that. There you go. Or you can just do it straight across and leave it like that. You can, we already did a plain one. You can, I did some others. Oh, the other thing you can do is you can take, this is a 1/2 inch circle punch, paper punch. You can even use this if you have it. And I just sort of try and center this, and I just put it in the teeniest bit. I don't know. I'm hoping you can see that if I'm turned towards the light. Of course, I got to turn it towards me to see if I'm centered. And just the very teeniest edge. I have so many little teeny tiny pieces of paper in this room at this point. And there's a shag carpet on the floor. So these things are sinking into the carpet left and right. So there's that one. Very simple. I mean, and again, you could use the scalloped edge scissors. If you use the pinking ones, they're kind of neat. Again, you need to cut it straight, which I don't. And the scalloped edge scissors are kind of neat. I'm trying to get it straight. And you could do the corners on these too, like on this one. And you can do these in so many different types of papers. It's so much fun. It's so fast. Like I said, you could do a stamp on them. Let me pull out. I have little bits that were flung all over me. Let me hold that thought. Uh-oh. I'm going to cut this out. Okay. And then I'm going to pull out these little stamps. And I'm going to put them on my So I hope you're not in the category where you have like feet of snow on the ground, because I know if you do, I mean, I have friends in Wisconsin and Michigan and Maine and Massachusetts, and I know some people have so much snow on the ground. It's not even funny at this point. So, there. So you can stamp on them, you can ink the edges, you can do all sorts of stuff. I mean, and it's just fun because look what you get. And then on the offcuts, like this one here, I would just take this, use my stamp scissors. Oh, actually, I don't know if this was an offcut, but it is now. And you can make little stamps out of them. So when you're doing altered envelopes or whatever, that looks like a postage stamp. So the little bits don't go to waste. There's that. And then like this one with the hole in it. This looks like one of the taller stamps, and I have clear stamps that look like postage, so I could use the postage on that. And so I didn't really let anything go to waste. I even did little itty bitty ones because you can put those on your collages, your altered envelopes. So I hope this helps you, even if, I mean, there's a couple people that are sort of, they're not doing well health-wise, and they can't really get up out of bed. Some people have problems with fibromyalgia in this weather, and it's just awful, and it's painful to do anything big. So I thought this was just a really fun way to use up, especially if you have papers that you don't really like and you're really never going to use them in a journal, but you've got these paper pads that you just had to have. I mean, you cut them up in little pieces. They're not so hard to take, you know, and if you don't like that side, you could put tea stained paper on it. You could collage on it and use this side for a journaling page. Or a journaling card. So I thought that was fun. And the one other thing that I learned to do is to make a tab. So if I wanted to make a tab out of this, I would use regular scissors, and I would probably cut it right about there. I hope this is all in frame because I did this several times and not in frame, some of it. So I was a little depressed about that. And then just crease it. And you can make these whatever size you want. And then you can just use the circle punch to punch that out, and you've got a cute little tab to put on the edge of your page. So it would look like that. Or you could even use it at the top of a journaling card, or, you know, whatever you want. You can also do these circles with a circle punch. If you, let me do another one. And that was not a straight cut. So my edges are not going to meet up. That's not unusual for me. This one's a little smaller. Okay. So you can put it in, boink, as it flies across the room. There you go. Another little tab. And I used a bigger punch, so the circles, I mean the cutout part is a little wider. And that's what tabs look like if you buy one of those tab punches, pretty much. So there it is, if you wanted to use it on the edge of a page. There you go. Little things that you can put away in a baggie, and when you need some ephemera for collage, when you need ephemera or a little mini journaling card to stick inside a little tiny pocket, you got them. They're all done. And you can sit in front of TV and do this, except for the mess that's flying everywhere. I would have to put like a towel across my lap in order to try and catch some of the stuff. And you can aim the punches down when you're punching, and these have a catch on them. These do not. Well, they have a catch on them because you end up with all that. But, you know, when the stuff goes flying, you can't really help that. But I hope this helps. I hope you think this is a pretty neat idea and pretty easy. And you don't have to go buy the fun scissors, but if you do, you can make a lot of things out of them. So, I thought I'd share that with you, and I hope that this finds you happy and well, and that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. Have a great day and happy crafting, everybody.